up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 22 online CFM game. We are now in week 5 of the 2024 season here in the Premier Madden League, and today we're facing a Chicago Bears team that looks vastly different than the one that you would expect in year 4 of an online CFM. There's no Roquan because we have Roquan, and there's no Justin Fields. Justin Fields you think would be an automatic blue chip player along with Roquan, but Justin Fields got traded away in the previous offseason, and the Bears now have rookie Caelb Williams at the helm. Chicago is 1-3 right now, trying to find their identity, and a win against us today would help vastly. This is a revenge game for Aidan Hutchinson as well. Remember, Hutch got traded by the Bears to our Texans in the offseason, so we'll see if Hutch can make the Bears regret trading him as we are ready to go. We are underway for an AFC versus NFC battle here at NRG Stadium, and we'll start with the Bears getting the ball. And look at Jackson finding a lane, jumping over a man, and brought down by the kicker, QB Caelb, as Williams handing off to Devin Akane. I have probably botched that man's name. My apologies, as Darnell Mooney sliding outside to make the catch, bringing up a third down and short. Williams with the ball once again. Clean pocket, got it off, finds Mooney once again. Darnell Mooney should be the #1 receiver on this team. No Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks got traded as well in the previous offseason. Remember, Brandon Cooks was the main piece for us to get Roquan Smith, as Aidan Hutchinson gets injured here. Bears near the red zone. Breesy putting the pressure on, and pressure busts pipes. That's an interception by Jamal Hill, the rookie. Nice spin move by Hill, and that, I believe, is actually in the books as Jamal Hill's first career interception since last week's game against the Jaguars. Had all those lag outs. Oh, an interception right back. Tanner Muse, he's gone, a walk-in touchdown, and the Bears are on the board via a Sam Howell mistake. And what a mistake that was on the first offensive play, or second offensive play of the entire game for us. So definitely not the way you want to set the tone, because our defense did such a good job right there. And Aidan Hutchinson, his revenge game is already over, guys. He's out for the rest of the game with a dislocated shoulder. I think he's only out for this game, but that is unfortunate as we go in coverage to Brevin Jordan, and this has been a shaky start so far for our Texans. We're at a 3rd and 18. Bears with the 4-man rush. Watch out. Howell drifting and driven down to the ground by the veteran Akeem Hicks, who is still playing for the Bears at this point of the CFM. And oh man, we had one good play, but otherwise this has been a nightmarish start for our Texans. And we have been a very Jekyll and Hyde sort of team so far this season. When we play discipline, we win games. But on our 2 losses, we have, I think, a combined 9 interceptions from Sam Howell, and we already have 1 and almost 2 in this one. 3rd down, Williams trying to break the pocket, but Drake Jackson awaits him and brings him down, and that'll bring up a 56-yard field goal attempt for Cairo Santos, and that's not even close. No good. Bears miss out on the opportunity to get the 2-possession lead, and that sack by Drake Jackson had to have helped. You gotta think. Oh, watch out. Pressure on Howell. Got it off and hits Christian Kirk. That's a good throw right there. Hopefully, I can settle us down, because that was our first completion of the game. But what we really need is some Joe Mixon in this ballgame. We made a lot of mistakes early on in the game, and the biggest mistake was probably not involving Joe Mixon in the game plan. So you see, we're not making any mistakes. We're getting Mixon the ball as well as Lingard, but the man with inside stuff able to bring him down. On 2nd down, Howell is whacked again, and that's Von Miller still in the league, still doing his thing, bringing up a 3rd down and 23. Got Brevin Jordan, not much, but what that does do is guarantee us pretty solid field goal range. And here's QB Caelb straight down the middle, doing what the Bears could not do on the previous drive, connecting on a field goal. And especially with the 6-mile-per-hour winds working against us right there, that reception by Brevin Jordan was pretty big, but we got a lot of issues to sort out on the offensive end. And thankfully, we have a lot of time to figure that out. In the meantime, we focus on defense. Caelb Williams hit as he throws and nearly intercepted. Mike Evans got separation, but instead it was Justin Reed who missed out on a potential INT. Mooney trying to go sideways to get the 1st down. Brings up another 3rd down and 2 for the Bears in this first quarter. Williams with the ball. Got him. Hall should be enough for the 1st down, and that will be the way the first quarter ends. Here's Devin Akane with the ball right here, and he's got short and elite, so we'll see how that affects the game plan, as that'll be another sack by Drake Jackson, who's been a bit silent so far this season, but awakening against the Bears. Third down, swatted away by Barisi, and even if it wasn't swatted, it looked like that was just a check down anyways, but we'll take the swat, we'll take the stop, of course, and here's Lingard trying to find a crease to make some moves as the return man, and we've kind of weathered the storm in this game for now. I say that, but we actually really need to get some points here if we truly weathered the storm, as Sam Howell from a clean pocket, down low, Joe Mixon getting away. Oh, Mixon trying to shimmy in the open field, but the nice run after the catch gets us to the 29-yard line. Mixon back at it once again, and Mixon, of course, had that big game in week 2 against the Indianapolis Colts when we got the first one free going, so that could be something we tried to make happen. But right now, Joe Mixon as a pass catcher has been very dynamic, so that doesn't work for the X Factor, but it works for us moving downfield. We're in the red zone here as Sam Howell backing up outside. Brevin Jordan, great throw, and it results in a touchdown. Sam Howell with the quick pitch and catch, and Brevin Jordan doing his thing. And of course, Brevin Jordan, it seems like he becomes less important in the offense as the seasons go by, kind of similar to what happened to TJ Hawkinson in our Lions franchise, and even Gesicki. When we get these wide receivers built up, it seems like the tight end becomes less of an integral piece, but of all the tight ends, I feel like Brevin Jordan's been the best one we had in any of these CFMs still, as Caelb Williams rolling on second down, got Evans wide open, but he did not get that in bounds according to the refs, Sam. We'll see if the Bears try to challenge that. They will not. So yet again, it's 3rd down and 2 for Chicago. We pinched the line, trying to force Caelb Williams to throw the ball, which he does. That won't be close. William Jackson, good open field tackle, and we get the stop. We force the Bears to punt the ball. And remember, our defense is pitching a shutout. We threw a pick 6 in this game. That's interference right there on Moreland right there, interfering with the return man. So we were trying to fair catch that one anyways. That's a free 15 yards for us. Why not? Once again, Joe Mixon down low. You give Joe Mixon the space, and he will devastate as we're starting to find our groove here. Oh, man, that was not good. I don't know if Gronk is good enough to be a fullback in this game. Oh, I know Brevin Jordan is definitely good enough to be a starting tight end for our Texans. That was goofy. Run stick there by me. Air sharked absolutely nothing. Second down outside Anthony Schwartz. He's been silent in this game. No deep shots to Schwartz so far as we go to Mixon, and Joe Mixon getting physical. That's what we need. Keep an eye on that clock. We have hit the 2-minute warning. We just chewed a lot of clock on 2nd down and 7, though. Shut down is Mixon, and the Bears actually call a timeout. 3rd down, empty set. Sam Howell stepping up and brought down. Time runs out just before we could read the defense fully there, because we had another sliver of a second. Brevin Jordan got wide open to where there was no denying getting him the ball, but the Bears disguised their defense well enough right there to where I just wasn't able to figure it out in time. You know, pass rush got there. That's always the chess match with offense versus defense. That's going to find Darnell Mooney. Oh, man. If I stuck to my guns right there, we might have had the pick. Instead, it's a big gain. About 95 seconds left in the first half. Over the head of Traymon Smith. It's Mooney yet again. Darnell Mooney has been the money man as Ronnie Stanley, the superstar left tackle, is injured. That's a big loss for the Bears for now as Caelb Williams looking. Coverage is tight all around. Williams trying to break the pocket. Caelb Williams with 92 speed, I believe, in this CFM. So you see they're trying to use his mobility a lot. We're doing a good job of keeping him in check. Once again, Williams, you see, he wants to leave that pocket, but Drake Jackson is dominating his matchup right now. And Drew Sanders might get some looks now that Ronnie Stanley is out as we have a 3rd down run. Oh, what a battle between Roby and Devin Akane. That's still going to be 4th down, but the Bears might go for it here. They're at least lining up for 1:15 left. We called a timeout to stop the clock. Out the eye, they're going to go play action. Williams pressured, throws the jump ball, broken up by William Jackson. Oh, it would have been a turnover on downs, but a roughing the passer penalty on Cam Jordan gives the Bears a new set of downs as Max Johnson enters the ball game here. The backup quarterback, he's got the ball on 1st down, going to Cole Kmet. First sighting of the tight end we've seen as we call our 2nd timeout, and Caelb Williams is out for the rest of the game, and then some with a ruptured disc. 2nd down and goal at the 3. Max Johnson, he'll be the quarterback for the rest of this one under pressure. It's Jackson yet again. Let's see if we can get this goal line stand, hold him to a field goal. And Johnson keeping and making us weep. It's a touchdown for Chicago. What battle they showed on this drive, including a 4th down that we got the stop on. It was a hit that was unnecessary as the Bears, after missing a field goal in this game, miss a PAT as well. So they've left 4 points on the board, and thus we have a tie game with 58 seconds to go. But yeah, that roughing the passer was really unnecessary for both teams, because that was the play that injured Caelb Williams. So Cam Johnson, I don't know if he helped us out or not. I don't think he did, because we just gave up 6 points. But here we are with 1 timeout, 50 seconds to go, seeing if we could get the lead before we enter the locker room. Nice spin move by Schwartz. Might have to spike the ball here. No, we call our final timeout. And we'll see if we can at least get in the field goal range at this point. Going to use the outside boundaries whenever we can. I was close to a 1st down, but more importantly, we stepped out of bounds to stop the clock. After the gain with Lorenzo Lingard. Here's Howell. Great pocket. Oh, that's a late throw! And thankfully, I think we got away with that one. That was definitely a late throw because we had Kirk. It is incomplete, though. So 3rd down, we'll run it with Joe Mixon. That's enough for the 1st down right there. And with the clock situation, we'll see what we do. We're actually going to spike the ball here on 1st down with 20 seconds to go. But we have to be careful because we are in field goal range to take the lead here. Don't want to mess that up. But, of course, we want to see if we can get some more. That we do. Anthony Schwartz hugging the sidelines, getting out of bounds. That was a nice gain to the 15. And all of a sudden, we might be able to fight to try to get a touchdown here as Sam Howell rinse and repeat. Same look there. This time to Brevin Jordan. Gain of 5. Get out of bounds. Only 10 seconds to go as the Bears go with the 4-man rush. Up high. Forced out of bounds was Christian Kirk. And I don't think we could play any more games at this point. Yeah, 3rd down. 6 seconds left. Let's just kick our field goal here. We gave it a try, but I mean, at some point, you're just getting baited into a big mistake if you keep on going out there on the field. Even that last play with Kirk, that was questionable because we had pressure up there. I threw up a jump ball to Kirk. Could have easily been ricocheted and deflected as we have the Bears running the ball before the end of the 1st half. Here goes a Kane, open field. Whew, man, after that Jaguars game last season, like, I hold my breath at the end of halftime. Anytime, because I don't know why, but it feels like we're prone to giving up a big play there. But thankfully, we're able to contain them that time around. We do get ball to start the 2nd half. So the way this game is going, I would say, you know, we kind of averted crisis in that 1st half. And whoever plays better in the 2nd half wins the game. I think we're okay with those kind of expectations. Wow, that was beautiful. Howell to Kirk on those outside throws. That's been a connection that's worked this entire CFM as Lingard with a great move inside. Close to a 1st down on the jet sweep. And suddenly Sam Howell's stat line is looking pretty solid. It was not a 1st on 3rd and inches. We'll give it to Joe Mixon. And Mixon easily with the 1st down before he's brought down. Even though Mixon's stats don't look good, his impact in this game has definitely been felt, especially when we needed him to control the tempo. Awkward throw there by Howell to Brevin Jordan. Could have been a little bit more, but it's a gain of 4. 3 minutes into this 2nd quarter. Well protected, but absolutely nothing is there. Oh, but Sam Howell went back into the pocket, and yeah, just got intentional grounding. So that was not a smart play because now we're kind of bounced out of field goal range on 3rd down and 22. Quick throw. Brevin Jordan, he's got the 1st. Wow. Oh, man, on 3rd and super long, we kind of snuck one in there, and Jordan, who has always been clutch on 3rd down, he does it yet again. Now it's Lingard out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Mixon to cap the drive off. Untouched. 4-6. Joe Mixon at the goal line. We give him the ball and let him make plays, and that's what he did there. But that was more about the offensive line. They just got the push, especially with the Bears having someone with inside stuff. We really need that initial push to be able to run the ball. And yeah, we haven't really had great success at busting off runs into the 2nd level so far, as we have the backup quarterback, Max Johnson. We'll see how that affects their offense because, you know, we saw with Caelb Williams, he kept on trying to break the pocket. Now with Max Johnson, let's see if they switch things up, which they might be doing here, trying to run a little RPO game, dual backfield set on 3rd down. They're going to do it again, and this time run it with David Montgomery, who is wearing number 24 in this CFM for whatever reason. People like to change their numbers, so be it. Johnson feeling the pressure, and there's where the absence of Ronnie Stanley can be felt because that was Drew Sanders. Now on 2nd down, outside, Komet got it. Tough catch. We had Kyle Fuller breathing on him, but Komet, the tight end, able to make the catch as the Bears on the move and Drew Sanders on the ground. Now what we want to see right there. Sanders in his 2nd year, he's taking a big step already now that he's a full-time starter on this team as opposed to last year he started as a situational player. 3rd down, here's Johnson, empty set, nothing there. Breezy with the pressure, knocks the ball out, picked up freaking Tomlinson, but that is definitely going to force a punt by Chicago. Thankfully, Sanders is all right, and Breesy with the clutch inside penetration on third down. Breesy's been big in these past couple of weeks, especially on third down, as we have Mixon running the ball to start the drive. We're at our own 7-yard line, so got to be a bit careful here late in the third quarter. Bears bring the blitz. We break the pocket outside. Howell to Kirk outside the numbers. They do it again. Howell's close to 300 yards passing. All of a sudden, looking, way downfield for Schwartz. And wow, they gave him the catch. They gave him the catch. I don't think that was, but once again, the Bears, they're not even going to try to challenge the play. They're going to hold on to the timeout, so we're just going to get this snap whenever we can and get a decent run with Mixon. So yeah, I don't think that was a smart play or anything, but we got it to go as Mixon with the first down. That should be the last play of the third quarter. We'll set up the fourth with a goal to go at the 7-yard line. Mixon on first down. Heavy traffic as Tanner Muse, the man who got the pick 6 on our first offensive play of the game, he's injured. That's good for us as we run it with Mixon again, but the Bears, they're trying to dare us to pass the ball at this point. Muse should be back on the field here on third down. We put Lingard in motion on the sweep. That was some sloppy blocking right there, and that was actually Wildcat that we came out in, and no, it's a fake. Watch out, Fairbairn with the ball, looking for Jordan, and it's intercepted by Moreland. Moreland on the run back, forced out of bounds by Fairbairn at the 10. Instead of opting for the 13-point lead, we try to catch him off guard with the fake field goal, but Chicago was ready for it. That was quite the boo-boo, as Max Johnson has really struggled to get his footing in this game. Oh, man. And that's a critical miss on second down. Komet had enough separation. It's third down here, and that'll be enough for the first down. I was about to say it might be 4-down territory, given the point of the game it's been quite the defensive battle. Jamal Hill, he almost got charged for assault. Pressure, busting pipes, intercepted. That's Brian Poole checking into the game. Poole gotta beat Johnson outside. He lost the ball. That's a fumble before he got in, and it's a touchback for Chicago. Once again, a critical blunder by our Texans as we try to put this game away. I tried to jump into the end zone, but Max Johnson crushed Brian Poole. The pool party is cut short, middle of the field, pop fly, intercepted by Justin Reed. This Houston Texans defense has done everything they've needed to close this game out as we go play action on first down, and we're able to max protect right there because Chicago sent the blitz, so thankfully we had the max protection, and we get it off to Troy Franklin. We gotta slow this game down, man. We have to just get out of here at this point. That's not gonna help. Laramie Tunsil is down. Hopefully he's all right, the superstar left tackle. We run it with Mixon on second down, but I mean, running the ball just has not been the answer. We've given it to Mixon 18 times for a whole lot of nothing. So on third down, we'll drop back the pass outside. Wow, outside the numbers. Howell to Kirk. How many times can we say it? Dislocated hip. That might be a multi-week injury for Tunsil, I fear, as we run it with Lingard up the middle for a touchdown, but a late flag, and that's probably holding, and it is. We just cannot get into the end zone at the end of this game. That's a touchdown off the board. We do get the penalty yards back at the very least from that run. It's second down. Mixon back into the game. We'll run it, but man, it just seems like when we have Mixon in the game, there's nowhere to go. So on third down, what do? We'll just run it. We just have to take clock away right now. That's our biggest ally right now, is the time, as we line up the field goal here with under 3 to go. That should be good. Kaimi Fairbairn straight through the net and good. Remember, Chicago left 4 points off the board in this one that could have affected this game, but with 2:53 remaining, we just need one more defensive stop. I always feel like I'm asking for too much when I say one more. But we might be able to get it if we send pressure like that. Once again, Max Johnson, the second-year quarterback, has not found his footing in this ballgame. That's a big tackle because it keeps him in bounds. Great job by Monte Nicholson. So only 2:16 left in regulation on third down and 2. 5-man pressure is picked up outside for Komet. Wow, he towers over Jamal Hill for the grab. That should take us to the 2-minute warning, and the Bears 44-yard line. 44 yards from the end zone here. They need 2 touchdowns to get back into this game. Max Johnson! Oh, man, the quick pressure. Drake Jackson turned loose as we send more than the Bears could pick up. And, of course, what that blitz does, look how much time is gone now. Chicago does not call a timeout. They run no huddle. Play clock down to 15. Max Johnson with the ball once again. Inbounds, fine by us. That's perfect for us. Do that. Do that again. And they huddle up here. How about that? That's going to take away a lot of time here. The Bears not showing the sign of urgency that they need to be. On 3rd and 14, they'll run the ball with a cane and doesn't even get much as we have, oh, that's not good for us. An injury timeout. The Bears were showing no pep in their step, but they got a free timeout due to a William Jackson injury. But nonetheless, 4th and 9. This is game on the line for Max Johnson and the Bears to avoid going to 1 and 4. Outside and swatted by Michael Davis, who's actually stepped in for relief for the injured William Jackson, and step up he did. He gets the stop, the turnover on downs, and now Joe Mixon trying to ice this game, but it's not even necessary because Chicago is not even calling timeouts as we get the first down anyways with Joe Mixon. And yeah, Chicago really just conceded the game at the end there. They didn't even show much fight in the last 2 minutes, but hey man, we'll take it I suppose. GG's to the Bears. We'll take the win. That was as ugly of a win as they come by right there. I mean, we threw a pick 6. We fumbled on what should have been at least a goal to go at the 1 on that pick with Brian Poole. A fake field goal that got picked off. I mean, I don't want to say we tried to lose the game, but we definitely didn't do enough to win. But the Bears, they just weren't able to overcome the Caelb Williams injury, it felt like, in that second half, and our defense was kind of locked in that whole game. So yeah, GG's to the Bears, man. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed this one. Like I said, ugly, but it's a W in the win column at the end of the day, all right? That's the stats, whatever they are. As long as we get the win, I suppose it's all good. So yeah, leave a like if you guys enjoyed what you guys saw today. Subscribe for more Madden 22 gameplays, and I will catch you guys next time. Thank you, as always, for watching.